Hello, Pisces. Let's get right into your reading, your mid-February update. I'm starting out here with the Devil. And we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm getting right off of the bat is that this is going to have something to do with your home life, work life. Pentacles are an earth element, and that's what they're about, material things. Your finances, what you do in order to bring finances in to help you purchase the material things. And you have 3 pentacles in here. So I think this is going to be about making sure, essentially, that you're taking time off of work, if you will, is what I'm getting from these particular cards. Try not to overwork or overstimulate yourself for the second half of this month. In a way, you're being asked to, the message that's coming through is take a break. Give yourself grace and take a break. You don't have to do everything for everybody. You need to put yourself first sometimes. And this is a time to do it. Otherwise, you're just going to burn out. Okay. I love it when they come through so clear. So let's start out here with the Devil card. This is a major arcana card. This is about temptation. It's about addiction. It's about, in a way, punishing yourself for things that other people think are wrong, or for things that other people, what is it? Maybe this is more about accepting guilt or accepting blame because other people don't like the way you're doing things. So you're taking on the weight of these emotions that don't belong to you and aren't about you. That's not typically what this is, but this is what I'm getting for you. So it's like you're locking yourself up, or you're doing things out of a sense of guilt, out of a sense of feeling obligated to do them. Not because you want to, not because it brings you joy or warms your heart, because you feel like you have to do it, like you don't have a choice. And there's this resentment building in there because of that. So you are starting to shrug off the shackles, if you will. And part of that process is feeling that frustration and that anger. You have to get to the point where you're not willing to put up with it anymore. The point where you say, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. This is not my responsibility. So that could be what it is that you've taken on a lot of stuff at work that other people should have been doing or used to be doing. And you need to draw a line and say, no, I cannot take anymore. In fact, you guys need to back off on some of this stuff. I need less responsibilities. I'm getting burnt out. I need a break, and I am taking some time off in the next couple weeks here because you need that break. Otherwise, you may start looking for something somewhere else. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is, you may be, in fact, looking for something else. Pages are fresh, young, new experiences, a new outlook, a new career, maybe a new job, a new home, something where you're looking at it, I want to say from a different perspective, but that's not quite right. You're taking a fresh look at the job responsibilities, at what you're doing. This could even be where you're creating a resume. You're putting together a resume. You're listing out all the things that you have been doing now with all these added responsibilities that it feels like have been kept dumping on you. So now you have all of this experience dumping on you without changing your role or your pay or anything like that. Now you can update your resume. make it very clear what roles you've had, all the responsibilities you do. You're worth more than what you're getting paid now, essentially. And it would be worth it to make a resume and put it out there and just see what pops. Explore some different options. Be open to different types of roles based on your new skill set. Maybe there's some company you've always considered or would have liked to work at. Go check it out. Go apply there, see what they have open. They might have the perfect job open for you, but you don't know unless you go look, unless you're willing to go explore and check it out and see what's out there. So take a fresh look. Write up your resume with your current skills, compare it to the old one from when you first started, and see how much you've grown. See in writing, black and white on paper, how much responsibility has been added on. And know that you are worth more. And you are worthy of more. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So again, this is what's leading me down to possibly this new career path or a new company or a new role, something along those lines. Because now we're leading on to the Ace of Wands here. I feel like these are tied together and they want to stay together. But so out of this, you may discover that there's a completely different option available to you. Something that was like a pie in the sky dream of yours in the past, but now, because you can see on paper what your skills are, what you can do, you may also be able to see how you could feed that into this. It reignites a dream that you've had in the past. This may not be out of reach anymore. So anyway, whichever way we look at it, it's the Ace of Wands. It's a quick new energy. It's active. It's a wand, which means it's a fire element. It's something you're passionate about, something that excites you, something that fires you up. And he's like, wait a minute, I can do that now. I know how to use all those tools. I do project management now. I do these skills. I want to say even it's something to do with nursing, but I don't know enough about nursing to get into. So something in the health sciences field, let's go that way. It might be something where you can break in there. Or if you have always wanted to work in a health field, maybe it isn't necessarily as a nurse, doctor, etc. Maybe it's administrative. And now you happen to have the skills that you've learned at this current job that you can leverage to break into that field now and pursue that dream. So it's something that's worth exploring and at least checking it out and considering it as an option. And then we move into the Nine of Pentacles. This is like your almost a dream come true type of card. 9, it's nearing the end of a cycle, end of a journey. It's about abundance in your home, in your career, wherever it is, but it's taking time to appreciate where you're at now. Appreciate the fact that where you are now can lead to even better things. So taking that moment to have that gratitude for the struggles that you have gone through to get to where you are now. For the fact that, yes, even though you're starting to feel the burnout and your energy is getting drained, there is benefit to you ultimately in that. But you're not going to see this or feel this unless you can say, I'm taking however many days off, 2, 3, 1 day, whatever it is for the long weekend, something to give you time to come down, to relax, soothe that nervous system, to give you time to appreciate And going through this exercise even and allowing yourself to be in the joy of that moment of recognizing you have options more than you thought. And you just might be exercising those options because you're valuable. You are a valuable commodity. You've earned it. You've worked hard. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself the time to take a break. Spend time with friends. Do anything but think about work for at least a day or two and relax. And stepping into this Two of Pentacles energy, this is where all the balance is. This says you need to find that balance between work and home, work and play, something outside of just work. You want to go down in work hours, no more than 40 or whatever that number is for you. But over here in this current job, you may be working 6, 7 days a week, even if it's just an hour or two on the weekends. It's still a day getting interrupted, your flow, your free time getting interrupted and sinking you down into that frustration and tension of the workday. You need to have full days off, period. And not work 8 to 8 or 9 to 9, but just back down to a 9 to 5 type work. Monday through Friday, you need to put that strict barrier up around you and leverage your skills. Leverage your power here. And find that balance. Even if you stay with this current company, you need to set up some new rules and new guidelines. You need to bring your new resume to them and say, look, hey, this is where I'm at now. You meet me where I'm at now, or I go out and find somebody who will. Could be worth a shot. Let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Two of Swords. Needing to make a decision. You won't know what the outcome would be. It's risky. It could be risky to give an ultimatum to your current employer. It could be risky and scary to go out there and apply at different places too. Which direction do you want to go? The advice from this card is yes, it's true. You will not know the outcome, but just make a choice. Feel into it. Which is where, again, taking those days off and really resetting your energy and giving yourself time to step into that calmness, or with calmness at least, and feel into this decision. Do I want to stay or do I want to go? Which one feels the most right for you? Tap into that feeling of it. Because there isn't really a wrong decision. It's going to be a change no matter what, but you need to do the one that feels the best to you. Now let's see what the Oracle card has for you. You are not alone. So there is a sense maybe the company you're at now is just kind of slowly going down. I mean, if they've been losing people and not replacing them and just shifting responsibilities or adding it on to current employees, then a lot of people there are stressed. A lot of people there are overworked. A lot of people there are unhappy. And you, number one, should not stay there out of a sense of guilt that somebody else is going to have to take on those responsibilities if you leave. You need to consider yourself here and what's best for your life and for you. But just know you're not alone in how you're feeling here, especially with this card. And there can definitely be that sense of isolation when everybody's so overworked that they don't have time to socialize, that you have to keep head down and focus solely on making sure you get X number of widgets out by in this shorter and shorter and shorter period of time. There isn't time to seek advice from others. You just stay in the tunnel zone. Yeah, and physical connection and community. You need that time off, that time away from work to connect with your community, with your people, with your friends, with your family, and finding that balance and making those connections that help ground you and bring you joy because you deserve joy. That's what I have for you, Pisces. You deserve joy and you are worthy of it. So please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.